welcome back to the Soapy Cauldron. Today I'm going to be making a unicorn soap. So to get started, I need oil and lye water. So I'm going to pour that straight into the oils, the lye water straight into the oils. And then I'm going to stick blend it until it's all emulsified together to get the soap process started. Okay, now that that is all blended up, the next step is going to be to add in some titanium dioxide mixed with water, which is going to give it a nice white color to our soap because unicorns are typically white. And the fragrance oil that I'm going to be using is called Candy Crush. When I ordered this, I wasn't exactly sure what it smelled like other than what the description said. And I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm not sure it's what a unicorn smells like, but it definitely smells very fruity. Like I smell hints of banana and I don't know how to, kiwi maybe. It's really tropical and very fruity, so it's just what, in my opinion, a rainbow colored unicorn should smell like, hopefully. So that's where I was going with that. So let's blend this all up together and see what we got. Okay, all of it is all nice and incorporated, I think. It honestly smells really good. I'm not at all upset that I wasn't sure what this was going to turn out like, but it smells really good. Okay, so I wanted to tell you also that I'm trying something a little bit different today. I went ahead and if you've been around since the very beginning, which was all of 4 weeks ago, you saw that when I made those soap cupcakes, I had a disaster. And what I ended up doing is I poured a ton of the frosting that was horrifyingly quick. I poured it into like little embed molds, and what I ended up doing is I ended up shaving those down the other day to make like these little sprinkles. Hopefully y'all can see that. So what I've done is I've lined the bottom of this mold with the pink and purple sprinkles. Ooh, I found a little orange piece. With the pink and purple sprinkles, and my goal is that when I pour the frosting on it, I'll have like a bottom layer of the pink and purple frosting. I feel like with my luck and soap making lately, it's all gonna float up to the top, but the idea was that it would sink to the bottom. So let's see what happens. And most of it is staying where it was supposed to stay, so that is great. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give that a second, and I'm going to tap it down, and hopefully all of those soap, I want all the soap to fill in place and get all those air bubbles out. And then I'll pour the rest right on top of it. It's okay if some float up and get scattered around. I just didn't want the majority to be at the top. And it looks like they are actually staying to the bottom, so that is great, great news. Okay. It looks like I have just a little bit left, so I am going to leave that and let it set up for a minute and add some pink to it, and I'll be able to pipe just enough to make like a little hairline straight across the top. So I'm going to let this sit up for a few minutes, and then I'm going to come back and do some piping. Okay, I'm back, and I had just about enough soap frosting left to just kind of give like a run down the middle, which is what I'm going to attempt to do. Just make like big little stars right down the middle, just to give us a base to put the unicorn, might not even have enough to go all the way down, just enough to give us a base to put the unicorn's horn, good grief, horn on. So hopefully I have enough to make it Just need like 2 more drops. Whew. That was close. Okay, so let me fill in where this one had a little accident. And then, yeah. Okay, so that's gonna do it. And then I thought would be really fun is to put the rest of the sprinkles on the other sides before we put the embeds in, so I'll be right back. So I made these embeds and I am shaking them in a bag filled with super sparkles. So they are going to be super glittery when I put them on the soap. So I'm gonna set those off to the side. I had an idea to sprinkle the rest and like just kind of push them into the soap so it'll look like the unicorn has hair. So that's what I'm gonna do. The soap is pretty firm, so I'm gonna have to really pack it in just with my finger, no big deal, but that was my thought process anyways. So I think it's going to be super cute once I get the horns in, and then when I get the horns in, after I cut it, I'm going to come back and draw on like the little eyes with some eyelashes and stuff, so it'll be cute, cute, cute. I think the little girls will like it. That was my goal anyways, the little girls, because in a couple of months some of my soaps will be in a store near our house, so I'm really excited about that, and I wanted to get a lot more like fun and colorful soaps geared towards that store, so that's where all these fun soap ideas are, I guess, coming from. Alright, so that looks good, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the unicorns and then just shove them into the soap frosting. So 1 I made 10 of them. 2 There's a lot of glitter floating around. I'm gonna have to turn this on its side when I go to cut it. I don't know if the camera's picking up all this glitter, but it is glitter city here. Okay, so obviously you can't really tell right now, but once it is all dry and cut, I will make sure to show you the finished product. But of course we have to wait a little while, so I'll be able to cut them and I'll come back and show you that. So this is what the soap looks like up close. I could smell it from here. It smells so good, so fruity and sweet. I had a little accident on the back there, but you won't be able to tell once I cut it. Love how the unicorn horns turned out. I cannot wait to see what this soap looks like cut up. Okay, the last step for the unicorns is to draw their eyes on them. So I did this one, and I'm gonna do one for y'all now. Just gonna lay it down. I have some black oxide mixed with water, and I just dip a Q-tip in it to get it nice and saturated with color. And then I just draw like a little C and another little C. And then I just flick some eyelashes on the corners. And that's it. One cute little sleepy unicorn.